you know, we know that these sprints are always going to be messy and a lot of movement down this peloton.
Yeah, because they only have 2 riders now left in front of Craig Wiggins, which with 3K to go is not a lot. And the other teams, they are just profiting from the work done there by the Australian team. Lotto Soudal and Movistar just sitting on Astana as well. The final 3 kilometres in today's stage. It's been a rather uneventful affair with 3 leaders caught about 10 kilometres ago. It's the ARA team from Australia leading out their men. Craig Wiggins, the winner of stage 2. Of course, he wants to repeat that performance and preferably crossing the line in first place and not due to the relegation of somebody else. To have that picture for your Instagram feed. Everybody is upping the pace now. We have Reinhard van Janssen van Rensburg currently sandwiched between his teammates. So it might actually be Rudiger Selig doing the sprint today, Brian. He is in that 3rd position at the moment and not Janssen van Rensburg.
Yeah, I think so. Riney got the opportunity for the couple sprint stages. He got 2 6th places, so possibly, you know, they're kind of passing the baton over. But I think Alpecin de Koning have come up at the right time inside the kind of last 2 kilometres now. This big long straight before we hit the last kilometre, swing left, and you can see them on the right hand side. On these big wide roads, we said it right from the start that you can afford to kind of sit back a little bit, a lot of movement. You don't want to burn too many of your teammates up, but yeah, like the first 2 sprints, this is going to be rather chaotic.
Look at that, X and that rider from ARA Pro Cycling. There was a lot of elbowing going on there into the final kilometre. Everybody, of course, wants to keep their place. They are really fighting for their position. The entire peloton is now moving to the left side of the road to do that left-hand turn that you described there. We have Syriza doing the work for the Astana team, or Seitz doing the work for the Astana team for Gleb Syriza. That's the Flamme Rouge. We're now inside the final kilometre. We see Ryan Gibbons doing the work there for Milano as well. Norsgaard doing the work for Max Kanter. Marijn van den Berg is moving to the front in the pink. Oh, there's a big crash in the middle of the pack with one of the riders of the ARA team going down, and that is causing big chaos there. And only the first 10-15 riders are continuing for the finale. We do know that we do have that turn about 150 meters from the finish line, making things completely unpredictable. You can't see the finish line until 150 meters to go, but we have Reinhard Janssen van Rensburg leading out his teammate into that final few hundred meters. Great lead out there for the man from South Africa. We have Marechko as well sprinting for it for Alpecin de Koning, and if we have the finish line, it would be very nice to see that it's actually, well, is it Marechko? Or is it the man? It is Marechko through the middle, but the man from Lotto Soudal, Rudiger Selig, was awfully close there.
Yeah, another chaotic finish. No surprise there. Everybody knew that they had to be in the perfect position, and that's why we saw, you know, that crash happen. And I think it would. I think it was Craig Wiggins that came down. He was one of the first riders. He was actually one of the riders that was having a bit of argy-bargy with the Uno X. So yeah, that confirms things. Selig was the man that was being led out by Janssen van Rensburg, but Marechko got that one in the end for Alpecin de Koning. Quite a chaotic sprint in the end. No surprise there was a crash in the end, but you know, the dream of throwing your hands up in the air, not being just, you know, given the stage with a relegation. Unfortunately for Craig Wiggins, he was one of the first riders down in that crash.
Maybe we can see a repeat of what happened there. And also just before, there was just full body checking there between the riders from ARA Pro Racing and Uno X. They were just going completely full body check there. Absolutely unacceptable behavior, and we'll see on the communiqué on the jury report whether that is resulting in fines or maybe even bigger sanctions. But everybody's happy at the Alpecin de Koning team. They did a lot of work at the front of the peloton with Jason Osborne and Aiko Bastiaans doing a lot of work, David van der Poel as well. And yeah, they got their win with Jakob Marechko.